Can't even spell. Can't even spell. Hey there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. How about yourself?
Doing well. No complaints.
Except from this shit weather, it's alright.
Yes, definitely coming down outside, but that's okay.
What are you gonna say? It's raining cats and dogs and whatnot.
Sometimes we say that.
There's a lot of people here. Hey, hey.
Hey.
Bueno.
Alright, in tradition, there's no good business meeting without some alcohol flowing through our bodies, huh? Let's get some drinks.
I like it.
Okay.
That's good.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, let me
Wanna
get a
start the
couple of
drink?
bottles set up and I'll get some
Mm-hmm.
glasses.
Thank you.
Alright. Here you go, chica. Enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Sorry.
How I go, how I go. There's more to come. Where it come from? Hola, hola.
Thank you.
Truth be told, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm sure it tastes good. Make you feel
It tastes just fine.
good. That's cool.
Pardon me.
But hey, if you go
Is it-
blind, don't blame me. If you go blind, don't blame me.
Which one of you guys is Santi?
It's me.
Oh, Tony.
Hola.
Nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you as well.
Mm.
Salud.
Seems we got some things to talk about, I guess.
See. See. Why don't we make ourselves comfortable? Where's the best seats in the house?
We can sit in the corner over there.
See?
Shit. I gave you the disclaimer, okay? No blaming me. No blaming me.
I guess I should introduce my cousins to you. Um,
Whole familia?
yeah, those my cousins right there. But I think that they're doing it themselves. That's fine. But
Hey.
Mr. Bradshaw has sent a telegram saying to contact you right after I had already contacted you about my cousin Amalia.
Well, it's a pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Senor Bradshaw and I are getting into business together.
Yeah, that's
Be mutually beneficial.
that's what he was saying. I think we interested to hear you out.
You know the essentials.
Okay. Bueno. Are you familiar with our teas out west? Have you been there before?
These landing.
Further west.
I ain't been too far. Not too familiar. I've only been out to Armadillo once. I think we even gone to Tumbleweed a couple times, but only for mining. That's it.
It's too dark. I couldn't see anything. I'm gonna sit right here.
But I don't make myself out west too often.
people out there,
That's
they're
right.
suffering.
Mm,
Water is not safe to drink. They barely have any food,
They can introduce
clean
themselves if
clothes.
they want to. Mercy,
Shelter is
Hector,
also a
come over
problem.
here.
right.
So what we've been doing is
Let's get
trying
acquainted, huh?
to acquire the resources necessary to spread it out among the citizens of New Austin.
Right.
To do this, we've been
Hola,
taking
sí, right,
for
Hector.
places that have a lot of access. Saint Denis, Blackwater,
I am Malcolm and
Rhodes,
Lobos.
Valentine even,
I just
where they have everything that they need. We have a idea, something that we started ourselves.
Yeah, that's right.
Stealing the supplies from Saint Denis,
Been out west for a long time.
putting them on a wagon, and then
The gang or
leaving
the
them at
gang
a
that Lobos has been out
secure
there for a long
location to
time.
pick up
This
later
outfit
when the
is
heat is
fairly new.
died down.
Where I mean, where? How long have we been there now?
Senor
Malcolm, altogether.
Julius, the Jade King,
Mm-hmm.
he
it was
has
on 2
come up
months.
with a plan
Surely soon.
to do this in a very effective way that does
Right.
not raise too much eyebrows. It's a bit more on the books, out in the open, in the form of hiring a train and having it move across all of the cities,
Oh, we're gonna
towns
make it
in the crossing
fruitful.
that it
We
can,
have a lot of plans to
moving the goods onto the
make
train,
it a bit more
make it
habitable.
seem legit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The plan
Did
is
you
to
ask
have
a
it dropped
question
off
over
at
there at
another
the table,
location
senor? How to
where
get
another
there?
crew will pick it up and continue moving it out west.
Right.
Oh, you know, there's
But to work on the
what are
train
your
and make
if
it
you don't mind me
seem
asking, what are your
legit,
poisons? What do
we
you like to
need
do?
capable
Interest
people.
and whatnot. Sure, we have something that can cater to them.
Of course. That's understandable.
Mr. Bradshaw, he told us that we could trust you.
All right.
He also gave us another name of a gang that perhaps could be interested in this. But basically, someone's going to rob the train of all these supplies, put them onto a cart, and then drop it off at another location for us to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be finalizing all the details this Monday and getting a date for the first train, for the first load. Now, this job it will pay well. We're not uh, we're not greedy here in the Lobos. We like to spread our wealth. Everything that we acquire, we take what we need and we give the rest to others. Plus, it's a means to branch out, get to know some other outfits in the crossing, with room to expand as well. You see, this smuggling operation it starts here, but it can become something else in the future, something greater perhaps, something a bit more lucrative for both sides.
Mm-hmm. I hear you and I can agree.
Is this something that interests you so far?
Most definitely. It does. I feel like we kind of relate to you guys on that aspect, trying to get supplies to give back to your people and be so that they have a means way to live, safely. We feel the same out there in LaGraw. Yeah, even though we got Saint Denis right there close to us, we can't always rely on them city folk to help us out. So we got to make it happen for ourselves sometimes. So,
Perhaps, perhaps we can work out any arrangement to split some of the supplies so that your people do not suffer as well.
mm-hmm. That'll be nice.
There's a few targets that we've identified in Saint Denis that we've already hit. As I mentioned, we have a load waiting with the secure location. We were meant to get it tonight, but some other things came up, unfortunately. But this train, it will carry a lot of water, a lot of medicine, clothes. food, everything that the people need out west, in the Gra.
Mm-hmm.
This Monday I'll be meeting with Julius just to finalize the details, and then we'll decide how exactly it's going to run. But I left it in his capable hands to figure out the legal end.
For sure. We did help him a little bit. Got ourselves on the train just to, gather some information, and I gave him what I found out, so he does have some information so far on price and how much it's gonna cost to get that train and who he could contact. But he did tell me that he had already made contact with somebody, so that's good. I can, give you that already. I'm sure he won't mind.
No, I'm sure not. But this isn't just a one-way relationship. No, I want to start something that's long-lasting. We've already got a few business partners for other things. Relationships are good. Starting to build some close ties between us and others.
Mm-hmm.
Looking towards the future, you know.
I definitely agree with you there. We are in a similar situation when it comes to building relationships and rapport with others. That's what we're focusing on right now, too. We already have touched who we can in the East, but trying to expand over to the West to have some friends here. It's getting there. It's getting there, one step at a time.
This is good. I'm glad. I'm glad that there's outfits like yourselves, like Julius's, that are willing to work with us. I know that we probably share a lot of commonalities. Perhaps this
Mm-hmm.
will help us forge a strong bond. And as I said, if you have anything that could potentially interest us, feel free to reach out. Or any information that you need, we share it freely. We don't charge for these. If it's something that can be beneficial to both parties, give more reason to do so.
One of the things, I did talk about how we in LeGraw, we do what we gotta do to survive out there. Our biggest thing, one thing we all grew up doing was our parents was moonshiners out there. So I don't know if that interests you guys out here, seeing as you all ain't got no sugar around here to make some good moonshine. But if you ever need some high quality liquor to supply, whether you guys have a business of your own, then just let us know and we can try to help you out, getting you some mash or moonshine itself.
See, we have a distillery, but as you've rightly pointed out, there's not enough. There's not really a place to harvest out west.
Mm-hmm.
It's too arid, too dry.
Yeah.
But we have the capability over at Raskiller to brew it.
That's good.
Trying to support local businesses and endeavors from those who live out west. Trying to encourage more commerce to come out that way. If you have an idea, anything that you want to do out there, feel free to run it by me.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to support it if I can. See?
I must put my head down, unfortunately. So
Bueno.
I'll be resting my head over at the lodge post.
See?
Please take care of yourself. See.
Bueno. We'll probably rest here as well, somewhere close by.
It was good to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
And you? We are planning a fiesta of sorts. probably at the end of this month at this point, where we're going to have a few activities over at Mercer that people might be interested in. A poker tournament and a gun auction, which will include illegal guns. Illegally acquired guns as well. So if you want to come there and perhaps get a good deal,
Mm-hmm.
it's open to you. Or if there's anything that you want to sell there yourselves, feel free. Anyone can come. Anyone is welcome.
All right now. Well, you got my telegram. Just telegram me the details and the date, and we can make sure we come out there and maybe bring some party favors.
Bueno, sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there any questions that you may have, or anything that we can help you with while we're here?
Well, these my cousins behind me here. This Luca, and that's Sia right there.
Nice to meet you both.
You guys have any questions?
Meet you as well. I don't have none as of yet. I'm pretty sure some will come across my old brain eventually as this relationship blossoms.
Bueno, sounds good.
So you're here to get supplies for the West so that you can see the West prosper and grow in an exponential way that it does not have the ability to do because of the droughts and what is it that's in the water around here? I heard something
Cholera.
about yeah, all that now.
See,
So y'all need water, you need clothing because of well, they had some diseases out here, yeah. So you gotta get rid of your old clothing and get new. And I see this so dry and all that. Y'all can't really have too much cattle or nothing out here.
no.
Hmm. So y'all ever thought about driving cattle from the east to out here as well?
See, this is something that could possibly be done in the future. I don't really know too many cattle rustlers, but if you're that way inclined or know people that can do it, we'd be happy to pay.
God, I guess y'all need meat, y'all need water, all that. And I understand that's all with the trains and all that. So I guess my understanding of all that's fine, cause same thing in LaGraw, the Bayou area. Other than Saint Denis and Rose, it's kind of all forgotten, left to kind of rot on its own. People got to figure it out. So we understand the hardships of trying to get everything we need.
Mm-hmm. It's important.
It
Plus,
is
the government
indeed.
does nothing.
They do
They,
nothing. That's why we take from them to give to everybody else around the bayou. So we
Mm-hmm.
understand your predicament. Nah.
it's put us in a very awkward spot.
Mm-hmm.
We do bad things in order to take care of those that we love.
Exactly.
See, I want to help build out west as well. Bring it up, lift it up, put some color in the cheeks of the people that live out there. You know,
I understand. I used to love the West very much so. I used to always dream when I was little over there in the swamp. I used to dream about going out west, the great new frontier, all of it, looking at all of it be such a new thing. Everybody was so lively and they cared about so much and all that. And I see that that's all just kind of fizzled out now. So many,
it
so
does.
many tragic things have happened over here in the West, and now it's just kind of well, thieves landing, and that's it. The rest of the West is left to well survive, I guess.
Fend for itself. In fact, sometimes the government there they like to push the boot down on the people that are already suffering, increase taxes where they don't need to.
Hmm.
Just generally be pretty oppressive, if I'm honest. Now, I'm not talking about liberating the West. In fact, we realize the necessity of the law in the towns. It's important in order to keep a healthy community. That's why we don't rob anyone out west. We don't shit where we eat.
People want to feel safe. We want to help them feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. So that
When
means y'all
people,
ain't got too many conflicts out in the Westwood, you know?
Not yet. Although it will come. At some point, people see that you're doing something good, that you're prospering. They'll come for what you have. It's
Mm-hmm.
always the way. Plus,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of desperate souls out there. Sometimes they might not have a choice. They might think, I have to do this thing in order to survive.
Desperation is a funny thing, ain't it?
It is. I've experienced it myself. Never again.
Mm-hmm. So, with my understanding, we just gonna need them details on Monday.
See?
And you can pretty
Deal.
much count it as almost a guaranteed thing. We gonna be there for try to help y'all make the West prosper and survive out there. You understand all
Bueno.
that?
And as I said, anything that we can do to help your people as well. You have my telegram.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy to assist.
Yes, sir. The time will come one day.
Bueno. I thought that this would be a fruitful relationship to undertake. Mr. Bradshaw has not led us astray so far.
We have very, very many mutual situations, and I can kind of assume a thought process as well to deal with them situations. So
course.
I do appreciate your input, and I do appreciate Mr. Bradshaw coming to you and well, taking the time to understand that this right here is a good thing.
Of course. We could all prosper from this. And it doesn't just have to be, these jobs. But liberating money from the banks. We have a lot of capable people in our outfit. Perhaps there is room for collaboration in the future.
Yes, indeed.
Speaking of that,
Where that leads.
I do have a question. Have you tried to look into the Armadillo Bank? I know you say you don't shit where you eat, but
We haven't looked into it at all, if I'm honest.
mm-hmm.
But that money inside those banks, it's government money. It's not the people's.
Right.
It's the money that the government steals from the people. So we don't care if you want to come out there and rob it. You're more than welcome. You'll be doing us a favor, perhaps.
It's just a thought. You never know.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Maybe that can be a collaboration right there too.
See, it could be. Liberate that money from the bank, give it back to the people that are suffering there.
Mm-hmm.
Some whatever we need for ourselves. It could work.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time y'all have made a withdrawal from the bank?
Was it 2 days ago?
See,
How'd that go, if you
it
don't mind me
was
asking?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Well, we were in and out in 5 minutes, and we managed to convince the law to turn away, to leave us.
Very nice.
No shadows fired on either side.
Not one. We only shoot the law if we have to, and they give us no choice. But that day, they must have had a lot of people elsewhere or something. Only 5 of them came to pursue us. We tried to break
Wednesday.
line of sight. See?
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
See?
Yeah, where's your bank? Blackwater?
Roads.
Roads.
Oh, road.
Mm.
See, we took them towards Gallagher Hall. We had a plan there if we turned to a shootout, but there was only 5, so I made the call to keep going, try to break line of sight, but they managed to catch up to us. So we held down in Lekay. You know where all the dynamite is?
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, we know about it. You right next door.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad it did not turn into a shootout.
See.
But the deputies, they saw sense.
Nani! Hey! Hey, Nani. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you.
I do have one more question.
How was your stream?
I'm all ears.
Freemans, that's us. You're aware. What else do you know about us? What else through the grapevine, through the ears, through the whispers in the wind, whatever it may be? What do you know us for? And if you know us at all, what is it?
To be honest, Julius only said that you were capable, that you were determined, that you had.
Good. Play some
cojones.
fast with Surrounds.
That's all
Good,
that I
good.
heard from Julius. He told me what I needed to
We're
know.
meeting with the Del
So, if you
Lobos.
have anything to share, I'd be happy to hear of your exploits.
I don't know if it ain't too much of that. I'm just curious of the people around, what they've heard about us.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't. I guess we ain't that important around the world. And
I wouldn't say this. Everyone has their role to play. And from what I understand, you're just starting up as an outfit. It has not been long since you have come together. Yes?
no, we roll with Gavin Summers.
I did hear about this. That is one thing I did hear about. The shootout at Raskeller. That is our home.
See.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Look, we operate on the policy that we do not claim any land, that the land is free for anyone to walk, no matter what.
See.
If this helped you in your endeavors, then good.
Yeah, but we ain't necessarily a new outfit. We try to be surgical what we do.
Keep to ourselves mostly.
Keep to ourselves, do what we gotta do, and move on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the word that Bradshaw used, but he did mention that he was very impressed by how, like clockwork, you know? All working in tandem. It's kind of how we operate as well. We've got a lot of synergy. We're all very close at this point. We've seen much.
Yeah, well, the same here. A strong family, such as yourself and your people.
Mm-hmm.
No, if one person knows a trick or two, have a few technical skills of their own. We make sure everybody is up on those skills, and well, it's an even playing field. Everybody can play any role that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we try to keep it.
Of course. We like to share the limelight. No one. Sure, we do have a leader. It is me, I guess. But everyone has a voice. Everyone pitches in. No one makes the decision without the rest of everyone's input.
That's pretty much how it is here. Everybody matter. If somebody don't like it, then we all don't like it.
Thank
It's a
you
good way to
for the
operate.
lurk.
Keeps everyone happy, everyone loyal, and it also keeps everyone alive. The stronger the ties between each other, the better. Recently, sometimes we don't even need to say anything. We just operate in flow.
Mutual understands within the conglomerate group. Correct.
Sorry, can you repeat this?
Mutual understandings within the group. To
Mm-hmm.
conglomerate. I heard that word. You know what that word mean?
Unfortunately, I did not get the $10 education like my sister did. Explain it to me. I would appreciate it.
It's like a group. It's basically a word for a group. They're coming
I
together.
see. Conglomerate. I don't
Yeah.
remember this.
Big old mass of people just working together.
Hmm. See, I guess the Lobos are a conglomerate. What's going on back there?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
Am I talking too loud or what?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Am I? Did you really hear what I'm saying?
Everything.
See, I was able to hear both conversations this entire time.
Okay.
But
Listen, I'm not
But
trying to
as
summon this chupacabra on you, okay? Good luck in your meeting.
Chupacabra, huh? We got something like that called the Shadow Lemoyne. A little different, but it's still
Oh,
there.
I've heard of this thing.
hmm
This
Hmm
Black Panther with really sinister golden eyes. A
hmm
big one.
One of the biggest, you say.
Hmm.
The
I'll have to keep
whole
an eye out for
story
it.
behind it.
Oh, well, feel free to share. I love stories.
I think T tell it best.
Oh, dang! Way to put me on the spot, then. Um. So, the tale goes that there was this man named Malcolm that lived out there in LaGraw where we lived. Aspiring artist in Saint Denis, trying to make his life something, of course, because that's what we do in LaGraw. Try to make a life for ourselves. So he was basically going to go grab some last minute supplies from the general store down there in Saint Denis, is what he told his family before he left. But that wasn't true. He instead went over to LeCay to visit a Madame Siobhan. Now, Madame Siobhan was a Haitian woman who practiced voodoo out there. I don't know if y'all ever heard of voodoo, but
No. It's voodoo.
Luca can describe it a bit better than I can, but I don't want to get it wrong, Luca.
Voodoo is a practice of religion that involves rituals and kind of what people would consider dark arts in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifices, all sorts of things to communicate with the Haitian voodoo law, which law is gods. They're gods of that religion. That's all it is. It's all, but it's a practice of religion or other things to praise other beings.
it would be no different than the dances of the Apache.
It's a little different, but yeah,
A
that's
little
close.
different,
Yeah,
but it is
yeah.
Mm.
ultimately it means the same. And they come a communication with
Yeah.
what we believe in.
Ultimately, it's whatever deity or whatever is up there or whatever's down or under, wherever it may be, whatever you believe in, it's the way that you communicate and ask and talk to and all that and such things. Correct.
So, going on with the story, no one knows really why he went over there to see her in LeCay. But seeing as he was trying to make a life for himself in Saint Denis, probably got into with the wrong crowd, and that crowd probably was coming after him. We think he went to go see her to ask for immortality. Now, when you ask for certain things, it comes with the cost, of course. And Madame Siobhan was trying to let him know this. That's a big cost. And he didn't want to hear her. He became aggressive and violent towards her. And that's a bad idea. That's something you don't want to do. She ended up instead of helping him, she placed a hex on him. Yeah. Turning him into a Black Panther, or what they call the Shadow of Lemoyne, the panther with the golden eyes. And you know, some people say that the Shadow spends his days as the protector of the bayou. Cause I mean, the Shadow ain't never hurt none of us out there. The Shadow don't come near LeGras, so all people look at him as like a protector, you know. But some others say that he spends his days roaming the bayou at night, preying on his next sacrifice, collecting souls to pay back his debt to Madame Siobhan. Hopefully his soul can be put to rest in due time, but that's just I don't know if it's a myth or if it's true, but I don't know. My parents used to tell me the story, so it's just stayed with me and us ever since.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite detailed. This voodoo, it is powerful.
Honestly, you know, talking about voodoo. I mean, she is here.
Oh, Oni studies voodoo.
Oh.
Yeah, she's sitting over there. Oh, I mean, Oni and Amalia are wearing the same thing, but
They over there. You wanna get up, move over there? We've conducted our business.
mm-hmm.
Wait till Monday, and we'll do all that.
Sounds good.
Of course.
I'm glad we've had this conversation.
Me as well. It was a very fruitful conversation, I think.
Of course.
Where did Miguel go?
They went to go check the horses. He said you guys were spotted in Strawberry or something. That's why.
Uh-oh.
Make sure we weren't being surrounded by nobody.
It's all right. We rode off in a different direction, so hopefully they'll take the bait.
Well, if there is somebody, you know, the place is surrounded, I think one of us should maybe go out there just to take a peep, and if they see something, come back. Yeah, and just come back in if you see anything.
See, if they come, they're coming for us. So involved, just hunker down.
Well, if we're gonna build this relationship right, we definitely gonna leave you down here to go down with the law.
Exactly.
Bueno.
If the numbers permit it, you gonna have backup.
Bueno, well, if there's two that are willing, I am more than. I'm honestly very grateful.
All right.
Hopefully, it does not come to that. I do not intend on shedding any law blood tonight, unless I had to.
Well, Amalia, Uncle James, and Oni. That's Asante, and I didn't get your name, man.
Halcón entre Lobos.
Okay. Halcón.
Sí.
Mm-hmm.
In English, it is Hawk Among Wolves.
Oh, I like that.
Walk among wolves.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting all y'all.
Hawk.
Like the bird.
I get, yeah, okay. Hawk among wolves. That's good. That's tough. Nice to meet you there, Santiago, as well.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, it's good to see you again, Santiago.
See, it's good to see you. I didn't expect you to be riding with an outlaw group, but I suppose looks can be deceiving, no?
Yes, possibly, yeah. I mean, I talk to people, so here I am.
Bueno. Oh, it's good. Surrounded by good people.
Oh, most
Makes
definitely.
me feel at ease.
So, Santi, I asked Miguel and.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie.
I don't recall asking Hector, how long you been out there in the West?
nearly 2 months now.
Okay, all right. The way Miguel explained it, I got to take a trip down there.
Oh, you'd be more than welcome. We'd give you all the hospitality that we can offer.
They're wearing the same thing because we wear black and gold, and like that's the only black and gold corset.
Yeah, did you see anything when you went out there?
So
They had just came in, so I didn't go all the way out, but be ready.
There is nothing out there. Go check it out.
So yeah, they're wearing like
Yeah,
kind
you
of the same
definitely
thing.
should come down there, James. Matter of fact, if you come down there, reach out to me. I'll take you to visit Manteca Falls. I'll even rob you blind in a game of poker, and I'll buy you a drink afterwards. How about that?
All right, motherfucker. Shit, we gonna see how this card game goes. I tell you, I feel like I always come out on top of that. I've been around the block.
Well, you'll be surprised. I got some tricks up my sleeve. I know how to read 'em, man.
So if you don't mind, what is your telegram so way I can write to you when I'm on my way out there?
That'll be AB673. A little rhyme for you then.
And mine is Kiryu 343. KY 343.
I just go this one again, huh?
See?
Yeah, she told me your telegram. I said what?
I know.
Always bitching. 673. That's me.
That tracks. See? It tracks.
It's kind of true as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was kill you. What was them numbers after that?
343.
Perfect. All right.
Feel free to send me a telegram with yours. I'd appreciate this.
Yes,
And if you ever need anything, if you happen to be out west, seek out Rascal. We're mostly there, and if we're not there, and send us a telegram. You're more than welcome to come ask us anything.
Vice versa when it comes to LaGraw. If you're out with East and you're looking for somewhere to go, I know you said you guys were in LaCay. That's where Miss Oni live. But LaGraw is open to you too.
You know, I learned a couple of things from James today, so I might go to the swamps sometime when I have some free time and know somebody in my heels to go do some gator watching. Not gonna lie.
We got the best liquor too.
I have a nice bottle of cognac right there with your name on it.
All right. Sounds like we have a little all-nighter, huh, James?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you guys can see who can catch the biggest catfish too.
Yeah, that's true.
With your hands, though. I want to see that.
We'll get you some nice Cajun food made for you. I hope you like spicy food.
I love spicy food.
I'm gonna tell you, that's what I miss about back home. You know, everything's so bland here.
Oh, you're telling me.
This is true.
This is why we need to bring our cultures to the rest of the civilization in Necrosis.
We try to. We
You know,
definitely
my
try.
father always told me a good meal is something you're gonna regret the next day.
That's true.
Exactly. Comes in hot, goes out hot.
Right, Uncle?
Hey, we did now. That is I mean,
All right.
Miguel know how we cook the way I already explained when it come to that asada right there. You know, while it marinate and we wait, we hydrate. That's how
right.
it goes.
I love this guy.
Tell me about it. Why do you think I've been yelling about the fucking chupacabra?
I
This
can
guy
hear
got me
you.
going.
You're
This
having
guy got me
you're
going.
having-
I'm sorry,
you're having
okay?
a good time. We all heard. We all heard.
What can I say, you know?
I,
Put out the lure, I'll bite.
Yeah. Wait, so you tell me you never see nobody catch a catfish with their hand? They bare hand.
look,
Truth be told, I don't even know what the fucking catfish is.
It's real good
Is that a
food.
fish with fur?
It got whiskers like a cat.
Oh, that's why they call it a catfish.
I see.
We'll have to take you gator wrestling too.
Oh, bueno. I'd like to try this.
You know, I've actually seen somebody try gator wrestling. Let me tell you, that did not end well for that guy. And that was a massive guy. He was a Russian guy. Really fucking big. Yeah, he tried to go one-on-one with a gator. Huh?
I see.
What did you say?
A big guy.
Mucho hambre.
Am I missing something here, or?
No, I was just repeating what you said.
I appreciate it. My very own echo.
You two are such brothers sometimes, you know this?
What can I say? He annoys the fuck out of me.
You look, just for that. Actually, no. You'll see.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
You're going to see what happens at some point. I'm not going to tell you when, what it is, but you're going to be pissed.
All right. Let's not bother these people with our with our fighting, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. It's the same back home too.
Mm-hmm.
He started a prank war today that I'm going to finish.
And by the way, you got any more sand left in your boots?
And this is where he throws whatever sand is in there in your face.
Pocket sand.
Woohoo! What the fuck happened in there? Smells like somebody died in that boot. Holy shit!
Oh no.
Holy smell.
No! Hector! Hector!
He's smelling so bad.
Oh, there you go. Talk about superstition. There you gonna get that boot right there.
Yeah. I think that's one of those shadows there, James.
Yep, exactly. There you go. That's what they be talking about.
Oy. Put the boot back on, por favor.
Oh.
Hola, Miguel.
You just take a good whiff there, Miguel. Yeah, all right.
Whew. Thank fuck I don't have a brushy mustache like you. I can just pick them up.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, compadre. You're excused.
Okay, you've learned nothing.
What he'll do to you. You better be careful. Okay.
Started choking him and said, "Hola."
Oh, she got the rope at neck.
You know, I'm gonna be next to the people we're having a meeting with, so you make a fool out of you.
Yeah, about to get on it started. On it like rope.
I thought I was speaking loudly.
See how good she is with that rope.
Damn. Oh yeah, a little bit tighter. That's how I like
look,
it. A
they
little
go
bit
on.
tighter. Come on, you have to do better than that. You have to do better than that.
It needs to be tight enough to get rope burns.
You know, smack a little bit higher. Smack a little bit higher. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
Come
I'm
on.
backing up.
Making
You
a
really
fool
want
of
to fight
yourself in
Falcone?
front of our friends.
We do a little bit of the same thing back home. Just not as bad as that.
Oh, it's worse. I
Normally
shoot
we
him.
would not
That's
do
worse.
this, but someone
I
here
shoot. What do you
Someone.
mean that's worse?
has a lot of pent-up energy from being traveling for a while.
Someone has a lot of pent up anger. She likes to.
I ain't got my
fucking-
meds. I ain't catching that shit.
You ain't catching it? All right,
No.
man.
Oh my god, here we go again
Yeah,
with the
see, I can
bullet
catch a
catching.
bullet.
Say it with your chest.
No, I'm good. I'm alright.
That's what I thought.
Well, all right then.
Good luck for me, Alcon. You're gonna be treating these wounds I have in my face. You're gonna make me pretty again.
I am nothing compared to Mercy or Ellen. I am good at stitching, not.
What is you looking at?
Damn. That's stone cold right there.
He's
No, but we
focused.
definitely gonna have to we gonna have to find out there. Couple You're gonna have to visit them out there over there in the west. Y'all know I ain't never been over there, right?
Yeah, you guys got the good herbs out there, right? Oh, the mushrooms.
You can find some good stuff there, I'm sure. I don't really know where, but perhaps one of our own, Helen, can help you with this.
In Gaptooth Mine, I know there's some herb that's growing. Never seen it before in my life. It's some red
Rhubarb.
shit. Yeah, rhubarb.
That's what I heard. See, we've been mining out there in that Annisburg area, out there, that coal and shit. I heard y'all got the good gems out there in Gaptooth.
Oh, in Gaptooth,
Nice
there's
little
a
fancy rocks.
All right, see, that's right. And you also get like the amolite and what's the other fluorite? No,
Get some
no.
ammo.
No, that he's talking about rocks, yeah.
Oh
Thing
shit.
is,
Wait, what were you talking about?
I thought you said ammo.
Oh, you say they got some ammo out there for me.
Amolite.
Oh, ammo light.
And we got ammo as well. Tumbleweed Gun Store. And also, Gaptooth Mine is stacked with dynamite, so you need to be careful down there.
Yeah, me and
wait.
me and
Oh wait,
That's a laughter I recognize right there, amigo.
let's just say we made a boo boo. And
You made a boo boo.
Yep. And
I want a boo boo is a boom boom.
and 4 deputies showed up.
Damn.
Yeah, so we know all about the dynamite.
Oh. I thought you was just talking about Luca passing gas again. My fault.
No. We damn near blew our
don't
legs
stand
off
downwind.
playing around.
All right, let's get out of here, huh?
Watch how far I can swing this
Y'all be
pickaxe.
safe, all right? Y'all make sure y'all get back safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write to you when I ride on over there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take the rest of our family here over there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just be careful of your what did you call it? The chupacabra.
Oh, see, I have to be really careful.
Mm-hmm. And the aswang too now, cause you know.
That's one too. You know what it does, Santiago?
What?
Well, yeah, let's just say you better not get pregnant, amigo.
See something, you better not get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have no plans to.
That's
Hey,
the
it's
damn
everybody,
truth.
though.
You getting pregnant?
That's just their favorite.
No. Look, I don't even have anyone in my life. I'm alone wolf.
Okay, that's our cue. Thank you
Why
for.
did you have to say it like that?
I don't know.
Are you sad? Are you going to cry? Don't cry.
No, I'm not going to cry. Me, I'm a hardened outlaw. I never cry.
Everybody, it was a pleasure meeting y'all. Let's hope to see you again soon.
All right now, cuidado. Be safe out there.
What the hell that mean?
What that mean?
I think it's be careful.
See?
Cuidado.
I know a little bit of that Spanish. Shit.
I mean,
It's good to see.
Philippines, Spanish, kind of the same, kind of not sometimes. So
See? Tagalog has a lot of crossover, no?
yeah, it does. Yeah. Just like how when I told you, "Kumusta kayo?" You were like, "Oh, I know what that is."
See? Well, it was a pleasure, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be safe out there. Don't get caught up in nothing, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Oh, and y'all ever need anything, make sure y'all think real hard. Ready? KO 787. KO kills others.
That is a lot
787.
of horses.
Ay, Apo just go.
That
We have
is.
kill
Or a
you,
wagon. It might be a wagon.
kill others. My God.
You will take care.
Yeah.
Wait. That is horses. Wait.
Did they sound like they stopped?
We can leave first if you want us to.
We'll go out first.
Well, yeah, we can go out first. That's fine. If anything go down, Seer and Luca, you guys can tag along with the Lobos.
You coming? Where the other two?
I don't know.
They're up the stairs.
We got a lot of people.
Over here. Over here.
6
This side.
riders.
Let
Oh, that's law.
Sheriff's Department. So,
Oni, come with me. Oni, Amalia, and Uncle.
pleasure of running into.
You guys come with me. Oni, Amalia, and Uncle.
Can you hear me from there?
This way. Oni, this way. This way. This way.
Hola.
We gonna ride out to Blackwater or something.
All right.
Yeah, Sia and Luca can stay behind, and if they end up fighting, then they have 6. There's 4 of them, and then 2 of us, so. Shit, where is our horses, to be honest?
I think it was the other way. It's up that way.
Foot from here.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, can your horse hear your call from here, or?
Let me see. Mine ain't gonna come across this.
I'll take a walk with whoever.
We can get our little exercise in.
Come on.